High school football, there's no doubt what's the 25 Sports Game of the Week Friday night. Normal West at Normal Community. The winner of this game is usually a Big 12 title champ or at least contender. The two programs have a ton of respect for each other. 2 years ago, the Wildcats shut out the Ironmen. Last year, the Ironmen walloped the Wildcats. Both teams expect a battle Friday night in Normal Community's home opener.
They've got tremendous speed and athleticism. They've got some size. They're well coached by Nathan and his staff. Do a great job, and it's a rivalry game. You can throw records out. You can throw out what happened the year before.
We are, coming in with the mindset to compete, and that the conference runs through them. They're obviously the defending champs, but they're well coached. They do a great job. They're always a challenge for us. I think in our last 5 games, we have 2 wins to their 3.
Friday is the 30th Chili Bowl game between the Ironmen and the Wildcats. Hey, don't forget, Friday night we got all your highlights right here on 25 News at 10. Then Friday overtime starts at 10:36 on 25newsnow.com. 25 more minutes of great high school football. Now to high school soccer and a pair of games to show you from the Intercity Soccer Tournament. Smile. Normal U-High smiling for the pregame photo, and then in the second minute, they're smiling and celebrating a goal. Noah Molitor, the beautiful cross. Jackson Maubach, little scissors kick. Beautiful. U-High 1-0. You want to talk about beautiful. Check out Bloomington's John Espinoza. Goes left, comes back to the right, 35 yards away. A firecracker to the back of the net to tie the game. What a goal by Espinoza. But that's the last time they got a goal by Normal U-High standout goalie Noah Grieshaber. U-High got 3 goals in the second half, and they win it 4-1. Across town, Normal West scoring plenty of goals against Bloomington Central Catholic. Matthew Jones ahead to Juan Arias, and Arias takes his time and blasts it home for the Wildcats. Later, we're going to give Arias the assist as he sends the through ball ahead to Andy Lopez. Lopez beats the keeper to the ball and then finds the net. Normal West, a big winner. Volleyball fun match tonight. Bloomington Central Catholic hosting Hayworth. We'll start our highlights with Hayworth. Ava Riddle to Kyra Denning for the big swing. And the Hay High fans were having fun. But back comes Central Catholic. Lauren O'Brien outside to Campbell Neepagan for the tip. Hey, here's a tip. Campbell doesn't always tip. She smashes down the kill right here for the Saints. Later, libero Michaela Wiedewilt to O'Brien to Rosie Krenz in 2. Central Catholic wins at 27-25 in the second set. Hey, what a neat girls golf tournament today hosted by Peoria Richwoods. The Zeb Gardner Memorial Scramble honors a great friend of Richwoods Golf and great sportsmanship. Every team plays a scramble with their coach. Great swing here by Pekin Dragons' Cammie Jarvel. A player on every team earns a sportsmanship trophy. I love this putt here by Normal U-High's Natalie Ochiltree for birdie for the Pioneers. Morton wins the scramble at 10 under par, but just a fun day and a way to celebrate Zeb Gardner and high school golf. Well done by Peoria Richwoods. Hey, the White Sox win tonight to break their 12-game losing streak. Still, it's hard to describe how bad the White Sox are, but thankfully we have this Jim Dandy